I get it. I understand what we're going to be using our gems for now. What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. There's a few things that I want to discuss today before we jump into today's episode. There are going to be 3 matches that are linked in the description below. Not necessarily linked, but they're time-stamped in the description below. Now, if you guys remember from our Z-powered update, we did receive some little bit of information, and it goes like this. You will not be able to exchange gems to get the new service. However, you will still be able to use your gems in ways that include exchanging them for plates, immediately unlocking time boosters, and exchanging them for deck sets. Team match event. How many points are you guys at? Let me just show you where I'm at. Look, first of all, I'm sick and tired of Tauros being below 4. I have not seen anything. My enhancer has not been above 4 at all. I don't even know what place are we in. What place are we in? We're in last? Damn, we're in last. That's kind of upsetting. I thought we were in first on the first day. But we are halfway done with the team match event. If you have not gotten the Kangaskhan, more importantly, the air balloon, that is what everybody should be shooting for. And look at this. I've played 10 duels. 6 wins. Not bad for the deck that I'm using. 60%. Look at my points that I've accumulated. 30. 30 points. That's absolutely absurd. Now, I do like in the team match event, I'm actually not just getting white and blue. I'm actually getting some purples. I got 1 gold, but if you saw my boosters earlier, I did have a white, so I was a little upset about that. So that's what this is for. In my opinion, right now, I think the only way that I'm going to be able to get the Kangaskhan, and like I said, more importantly, the air balloon, like that is completely out of reach, is I'm going to have to spend my gems. We're going to need to get this, purchase the 4th one, so I can just start unlocking them right away with the 100 gems that they give me. And like that's the only way I'm gonna have to do it. So we'll actually do 1 enhancer on the blue or on the gold, even though my meter's at 4. But let's just see what we get. And we'll open up these, and then there's a couple things I also want to discuss. Ooh, a rare, not bad. Tentacruel. 80 points. Okay, so that puts me at 110. I'm still not even enough to get the Kangaskhan. So like I'm gonna have to get everything on the last day. That's kind of upsetting. So I understand. Now I know where it is. Everybody save your gems because we're gonna need them for events. That's where I think that the gems are gonna play a huge role, is when it comes to events. 8 points. Like, this is ridiculous, man. And I got this white booster. I played this long match. It came down to like 20 seconds that I had left. I mean, that's kind of like normal for me, I guess. Ooh, a rare out of that? Not bad. But I got rewarded by a 30-minute booster with... Like, this is very, very upsetting. Okay, now aside from that, let's talk about the match, or not the match, what am I talking about? The announcement that we got, the maintenance, and we are going to be getting maintenance on the 10th, and it is preparation for an update. So what I'm predicting here is we're going to get a sneak peek at the figures that we're going to be getting in 2019. Not figures, but the figures that they already teased, the Duskmane and the Dawnwings. I think we'll get more information to that. Maybe a little bit more as far as like boosters. I don't know, but I think it's going to be specifically just the Duskmane and the Dawnwings. Now, before we jump ahead to the matches, there is one thing that I do want to show you guys. I want to personally invite all of you guys out. You guys are invited to deck the season with D-Clan's Christmas party. D-Clan is holding a Christmas party. It's going to be a 24-hour stream on the 22nd featuring yours truly. I will be there. I will have a shift. I will stream for a few hours. I don't know exactly when my time is going to be, but there's gonna be fun, games, awards. I don't know anything about the games and awards, but I want to tell you guys what I'm offering. We are going to be doing a giveaway, and it is going to be a $100 giveaway, US dollar, for whoever wins, and it's going to be a $100 Apple iTunes card or the Google Play. I will let you guys know as the date draws nearer how to enter it and how to be eligible for that giveaway. All right, let's get back into today's episode. So, like I said, the team match event, it's halfway over. Today's the second day. We're halfway through the second day. We have one more day. Like I said, I'm going to have to wait until the second day because we're in last. So hopefully my meter at least gets to 7, and we really want to get the air balloon. Actually, I have a question for you guys. Let's actually take a look at that play right now. The air balloon, which everybody should be going after. Let's just reiterate what it does real quick. Choose one of your Pokemon on the field or bench until the end of that Pokemon's next battle. Its MP is 2, and it can MP move over other Pokemon on the field. So until the end of that Pokemon's next battle. We actually tested this, me and Rob. You can play the air balloon while on the bench, but it doesn't mean you can come onto the field while the entry points are taken. A little upsetting. But if anybody does have the air balloon, has anybody tested it with the Alolan Sandslash, Alolan Sandshrew, or the Gabite? Because of their ability, you can't just attack into this. So these 3 figures might be 3 figures that have, I would say, arguably the best mobility in the game. So if any of you guys have the air balloon and you have those figures, please test it out. Let me know how that works. All right, enough of that. Like I said, we got 10 duels, 6 wins. I'm going to show you guys 3 matches thus far, and they're pretty good matches. All right, this first match is against Dragon Deck. I have a question, Dragon users. Are you guys, like, gonna stop? Because, I mean, with the Z moves, I think it's kind of imperative for you guys to transition over to type specific, meaning water, fire, or grass, unless you just want to wait until Dragon get a specific Z move. But I think you kind of need to move over and abuse this new function that we have. All right, so we're going against Coco, and they are going to move on to Lucario. And dude, Lucario, this is a scary move. When Lucario moves right here, usually what this anticipates is that they're going to rush. And I was like, oh, a Dragon Deck with a rushing Lucario. I like that. So what that forces me to do is be defensive with my Lucario. And then I'm going to bring up my Marshadow, and I'm not going to take the entry point because I do have the long throw. So I'm going to threaten with my Gengar, see if they're going to cover up, which they are. So now I get a free entry point. And now they got all of their Swablues, their Alterias here in, like, clumped up. And they're going to attack here. I'm going to switch because Zoro is, you know, the #1 gold attacker in the game, and we both get a miss. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I make a mistake here. That's a misplay, I think, on my, well, yeah, not on his end. Mistake on my end because I put my Rotom here, threatening to surround the Fracture, but I forgot about Fracture's ability. I can't move over it. And this guy moves Rayquaza there. I mean, ideally, that's the only place he can. He probably didn't want to burn his long throw, so it may look like he put it there just to prevent me from surrounding, which I would have done if I could, but I couldn't because of his ability. So he's going to attack me again, trying to get the evolution off. I do hit the Night Daze, but because of the triple Altaria, he gets the buff 30, and my Zoro is gone. Oh, I thought I stopped it there for a second. So he gets the free, I wouldn't say free, but he gets the evolution. A little salty there. Not really, I didn't have a good roll. But I have the double max revive on this deck, so I'm going to max revive here. And the opponent is going to Dragon Sphere, so now this Ray is a threat. So I'm going to move up my Zoro, baiting him to move over, and he does. And I'm like, okay, so because my meter's almost up, I'm going to bring on my Tauros, and then I'm going to DC, and we're going to get rid of this thing. Like, why not move here? I don't know why. But because you want to move next to my Zoro, I'm like I said, we're going to get rid of you. I don't know why you moved next to me. That 200 damage. Get out of here. Get out of here, Ray. So now he's going to, I don't know why he makes, I have a dodge, and I do land the dodge, and then we get to surround with the Rotom. So 2 misplays, I think, in my opinion, to Coco. And they're going to move up their Altaria, so I'm going to take the entry point threat, baiting them to surround me so I can take the goal with my Mega Gengar. But they see that, so they're just going to continue to attack me. So what I decided to do here is I'm going to Washing Machine. My meter is almost up, and what we're going to do is we're going to Z-move with our Zoro on this. So they attack again. They get the dodge this time, and like I said, now everything is a water type, which is it's, you know, I can get rid of it, but they can also Z-move as well. So we just hope he doesn't land the Perish Song, and he does not. So that one is gone, and now all we have to worry about is the Lucario and the other. And we get to confuse them too, so I was a little happy there. And the opponent here is going to Mega Altaria and just cover up right here, which I thought was somewhat interesting. I think I would have the Ray, but because he moves there, I'm like, we're gonna go after you. I'm gonna be aggressive. We're gonna DC here, and we do get the cross counter, but they get the final song. But we have the #1 gold attacker in the game. Let's go. We don't get it, but the good thing is he does hit final song, and it affects all of us right here. All of us right here. Now I know I'm in a position I can surround this Altaria, but I know my opponent still has a long throw, and I didn't necessarily want to give them options to long throw either the Ray or the Hactress, although I think the Ray is more important. But because these things are final songed, the best move for me would bring 2B to bring up the Marshadow right here, so when things are gone, we can just take the goal with either the Marshadow or the Mega Gengar. So they're gonna long throw here. And I'm like, that's fine. Now we're going to move up the Marshadow. And they're going to attack here. And we get a clutch revert. So I'm going to revert back to the Rotom. The Ghost figure. The Rotom Ghost. And that final song is no longer there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Mega Evolve my Lucario. We're going to surround this Altaria. And that is pretty much GG, boys. Because on the next turn, these three figures, the triangle, if you will, are gone due to final song. And now I have multiple win conditions. And that is GG, boys, to my opponent, Coco. I mean, he could have Mega Evolved and moved right here, but then all I would have had to do is move Tauros around. As soon as he gets off the goal, that is GG, boys. All right, let's jump into match number 2. All right, now I know Zora, or not Zora, but Tauros is the mascot of this deck. I promise Tauros will have some play in here. And it's not just the Z move. All right, now I just want to preface this. These decks, man, these damn steel decks, I have such an appreciation for because they make me think so much, and they're always such a tough match. And what I even like more about this opponent's deck is I'm pretty sure just a free-to-play player getting pretty high in League, 3.6. He does not have the Mega Evolution on either of his Lucarios or his Aggron, which would make this deck so much better. But the thing is, that relies on blue. It's a cheesy deck, and the Z move completely counters it, but we have to remember the Z move is only one guaranteed roll, and it takes time to build up. So let's see how this match goes. He's going to open up with the Genesect. I love Genesect decks. I wish they're a little easier because I like all the plays that they have. So I put Lucario here because Lucario can survive, so the opponent has the Steel Energy and the Metal Sphere. Oh wait, the Metal Energy. Is it Metal Energy or Metal Sphere? So that's going to buff Steel Energy and Metal Sphere. So that's going to buff their Steel types by 20. So that means this Lucario is going to be hitting up for 123. These things are hitting for 119. So so what it is, like with these decks, these steel decks, it's like such a chess match. So my opponent here plays the Mighty Sphere, and I'm like, okay, what do I want to do here? How am I going to, like, the plan, oh, stop. The plan here was I want to go after one of these Matangs, but because they're so blue heavy, if they do land the blue, they're going to move their Genesect or their Lucario or this one over and surround me. And they just played the Mighty Sphere, so if I get surrounded, then I'm going to be in their PC. But the reason why I move my figures to the entry point is kind of to risk that. Like, all right, I'm going to attack you. I'm going to freely attack you and see if you're going to take the bait, see if you're going to surround, which I would, because they played the Mighty Sphere. The issue is, I thought that they played the Metal Sphere. I wasn't paying attention when they did that. I thought they played the Metal, not the Mighty. So he's going to come in and attack me. And this is why I pulled the switch. I pulled the switch because I thought they played both the Metal and the Steel Energy. So that thing would have hit for 119, and my Zoro would have been fine. But because they only played the Steel Energy, that thing would have hit for 109 and would have KO'd my Zoro. So that was definitely a misplay on my part. So here again, I'm deciding, I'm like, dude, I don't know what I want to do here. Did he attack? Or did I attack? We get the KO, though. Whose turn is it? My turn. DC. Oh, yeah, we're going to get rid of this. Okay, so he attacked. Which is, I agree with the play, because he has the roll, or he has the damage, 109. But unfortunately, he does hit his the gold. So now I'm going to take this opportunity. We're going to get rid of the Genesect. But then we trade rolls. I lose my Marshadow. So now we're going to set up the shovel wall, see if he wants to come after me. And I see that he's moving up this Matang, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. We're actually going to, we're going to bait him. I mean, if he wants to, we can surround him if he doesn't hit a roll. And he hits my, I mean, this is a good play. Goes against Tauros, and he gets the Tractor Beam. And I'm like, cool, you're surrounded. But then I forgot, no, my Lucario is a Steel type, so he gets to move mine. So now we are going to Washing Machine. And we're going to counter here. And just hope that he doesn't, he attacks again and gets rid of my, my Tauros. I don't know why he just didn't Z-move right there, because I'm definitely going to not take this opportunity to Z-move, which I should have done right there, which he does. So he Z-moves and goes after... that was misplay on my end. I definitely should have Z-moved right there. Maybe I wanted to save it. I don't know. But he takes this opportunity and Z-moves and gets rid of my Rotom. So now I'm going to take this opportunity. Now I'm going to Z-move with my Zoro. That heals me, doesn't it? Because I was confused. Okay, so it does... No, it doesn't heal me. It does not heal me. But looks like they're going to go and attack my poor Gengar. Now we're in somewhat of a pickle. Good thing he doesn't have the Mega Evolution. That would be scary if he did. But he's going to start creeping up with that Lucario. He's basically trying to set up the little trap here with the Tractor Beam, but I have the double max, like I said. So we're going to max here. We're going to bring on our Gengar. And the opponent's going to start being defensive. I'm so glad Lucario has the Silver Fist now. Tractor Beam, clutch, man. Now I get surrounded. He gets to move me here. And now I'm in their PC, and I was like, why does he keep attacking me? And then I was like, oh, basically, dude, he had me set up. I was pretty salty there. But I'm a DC again. Like anytime I see this Genotech, we're gonna DC with our Marshadow, and we hit the roll again. White on white. That damage buff is not enough. Protecting. No, did we attack? We did attack. Let's go Marshadow. Marshadow the Steel Deck Killer. Trying to get the Tractor Beam there. Trying to get the Tractor Beam so we can surround with his Lucario. That would have been bad. That would have been really bad. But these two things are gone, so I'm like pretty happy. I'm like, okay, these things are gone. We're okay now. We're actually going to max revive here because I do have the Z move, and that is my only figure that can Z move as of now. So now they play the Metal Sphere, and that's when I was like, oh yeah. Well, actually no, because he mighty me. So, but my opponent attacks, gets rid of my Gengar. Now we're gonna move up with the Tauros, attacking with Lucario. Lucario's dodging. He's scared. He's scared of my tackle from a Tauros. I'm like, all right, let's go. See him advancing up with Lucario, so now we're going to take this opportunity. We're going to Mega Lucario, and we're going to get rid of this this Genesect, and then we're going to close out the game. Because I'm not really fearing this Lucario because my Zoro is confused. Confused Zoro is a dodging machine. So I feel bad, dude. This Genesect did not see the light of day. Just got KO'd too quickly 3 different times. Fun's going to come back. They're going to attack again. And this, he's going to dodge the miss this time. I'm like, all right. So now we're going to, I mean, I know this thing is plus 20, but we're trying to get the Aura Sphere. And we do get the Aura Sphere, but he gets Brutal Swing. I'm like, all right, that's fine. But now my opponent makes a mistake. They go up against my Zoro, or my Tauros. And Tauros with that kick away. Get this big ass heavy thing away. So we get to move him 2 spaces away, and now I can close him with my Lucario. We have to attack him again. I'm like, come on, get that Aura Sphere. Get that Aura Sphere. Oh, thank God. Thank God we got the dodge, because that would have been bad. So now the opponent has to attack here. Oh, no, they have Long Throw. They have Long Throw, but our Z gauge is fully. So now we can activate the Hydro Vortex, and this Matang is gone. See you later. And now all our Lucario de-evolves, and our Lucario just needs to evolve. Lucario just needs to hit the dodge. That's all he needs to hit. Let's go, buddy. And there it is, the clutch dodge. Ah, nice. Very nice. GG, boys, to my opponent. Like I said, those Steel decks just make me think way too much. Way too much. But I like that deck. I really do. I like that deck a lot. All right, let's jump into the last and final match. In this match, man, Oh man, talk about very frustrated. Look, my opponent they got a ghost deck with Lucario, and I was like, not really worried about it. Look at the deck, I'm like, I got the chains, I got the levels, like not too worried. So let's just watch this match, okay? Opponent just got knocked out of 3K too, it looks like. So I'm going to open up with the Marshadow, and they make a way weird play, and I'm like, okay, we're just gonna DC GG boys. Like that was such a weird move. Hits his purple. I'm like, cool. All we gotta do is hit our Shadow Sneak. GG boys, let's go. No, we don't get it. I'm like, all right, that's fine. They're going to have to burn their gold block, which they do. I'm like, all right, cool. Now we're gonna move on the Gengar next, just to rush, and then the opponent plays the Phantom Sphere. I'm like, clutch play. Now we can't just rush, but we can also rush with our Lucario now. Brings on this Drifblim. We hate this Drifblim, so we're going to Mega Lucario. We're going to attack and get rid of the Drifblim. Like, things are looking good. Quick game. Let's go. All right, get out here, Drifblim. Lands the white. That would have been bad if he landed the Tailwind. So now they're going to move on Lucario. I'm like, sweet. All we're going to do, they have the Phantom Sphere on. So things come through here. We're going to get rid of this Sableye. It doesn't have a dodge. I'm like, all right, we hit the Aura Sphere. Time to hit our Bullet Punch. No, we get the dodge. And I'm like, oh my god, here we go. Now I'm going to lose Lucario, and now I'm pretty salty. Debatable if I could have moved right there, but I don't think that would have mattered. We're going for the win because they have the sphere on, so no point. So they're going to attack here. I'm already burnt. What do you think is going to happen here? No, I don't get KO'd. I get imprisoned. Now I got like a 67% miss, so that's even more. That's annoying too. I mean, first I lose Lucario, then that happens. I'm like, oh my god, this, okay, whatever. So now I'm frustrated. I just want to attack. I'm just like, I'm mad. I should have won 3 turns ago. I'm just going to attack you. Makes a weird play. I'm like, okay, we get to get rid of you. I don't know why you did that. Get a max revive here. This thing, huge miss, take away. All right, so it's gonna be one of those nights. Gets the evolution. Frustrated, right? Just frustration attacking. So they're going to advance up with the Marshadow. I'm going to cover goal, but I am rocking the double max. So let's bring Lucario back on, even though my Mega's gone. Drifblim. I mean, it's Drifblim, right? We don't really have a good shot. So we're going to bring on the Gengar. We still have the Mega. They're going to DC here. I'm going to pull the switch because we have the #1 gold attacker in the game. Let's go, Zoro. Yeah, how about hitting a miss? How's that? How's that, Zoro? How about a miss? So now they have 2 Mons in my PC. Again, frustrated. We have to KO something to get our Marshadow back. So I'm like, all right, I think this is the best shot is Mega Gengar against their Lucario. And that happens. I mean, okay. I can't really complain. I mean, it wasn't that great of a odds, but I was like, we need something back. Okay, so now I got something in the PC. They have 2 of my Mons in their PC. 1 of my Mons is in my PC. So we're gonna have Tauros protecting our Lucario. So now the opponent's gonna take this opportunity. They're going to Mega Evolve, and they're going to attack my Tauros, which, I mean, it's Tauros. Like, Tauros does not have that great of odds of surviving, and he hits the giant miss. So now it is 2-6. I have 2 figures on the board. They have 5, but we're gonna washing machine here, and we're going to attack this Marshadow, and we get the revert. Hold on, I think my opponent makes a misplay there. Oh no, they were Mega'd already. They already Mega'd, so they couldn't Mega here. So now it's 6v2. Now I'm going to Hydro Vortex. Like I said, we need to get some sort of advantage. We need to get our figures back so we can move this Marshadow to their PC. We can get our Marshadow back. I'm like, okay, it's possible. We can do this. We need to protect here. Not even the takeaway, just the damage, just the KO. I'm like, come on, dude. Like, really? We need that Zoro back. So now I'm going to go after this Gengar. He de-evolved. Okay, Let's go. All right. The comeback. Once we hit that roll, I was like, all right, we can do this. Even though I was already pissed off, I was like, we can do this. Bring up their Lucario. We're going to bring up our Gengar. They have the Mega. We have the Zoro on the bench, though. I mean, it's an iffy switch, but we're going to do it. That's their only way of surviving. I mean, Gengar has a dodge, but we want to get rid of the Lucario. It's a good switch. Not what we were looking for. We do get the dodge. We'd survive. Would have preferred the KO, though. But now I can bring on my Gengar. And now they're going to come with the Blim. And what do you think is going to happen? He's going to KO me. Which I guess is better than take away at this point since I have all my figures. Yeah, that was actually best case scenario. So that was actually a good thing. But they're going to move again with the Blim. And they're going to get the damage again. They're going to get the damage again. But we have Zoro. And you guys already know what Zoro is. He is what? Shout out to any of you guys that actually said no attacker in the game. Because he saved us. He saved us there. And I was like, dude, I was like super salty. I was like, dude, if I lose this match, like I should have won 2 minutes ago. But we're still in it. I'm like, okay, this is good. It's going to advance up with the Marshadow. We have to get rid of it. So we're going to attack here and we get our roll. I'm like, okay. The momentum's here. I'm not losing this game. Although I don't like this matchup right here. I mean, my opponent is not going to try and attack because I guess he doesn't want to get surrounded. But for me, I don't even think that's like... I'm not even necessarily considering it right now. But I mean, I guess if he did, I would have surrounded. But now that we have the Tauros here, we're kind of okay. See, I could have moved there to surround it, but I'm not. Now we're going to set up the shuffle wall here. The opponent is going to attack. Get greedy. I'm getting a little greedy, my friend. I don't know about that. We land the Contagious Terror. This thing has weight, and now we're going to surround it. And now we don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to take the entry point here. I want to move up on this side, and I see the this coming in, and now I'm like, okay, if we lose this roll, that's GG, boys. Let's go, Tauros. Make that Marshadow hit that dodge, and now I'm like, okay, we have to go for it. We have to pray and hope that we survive this roll, and then we have to go for it. So they're going to attack. We get the daze. I'm like, thank you, Zoro. Now we're going to attack her. We have to attack. We have to. We have the momentum. Very unlikely to get the gold on white, but we have to take this opportunity, and it lands. Let's go. That is pretty much GG, boys. Unless this Gengar lands a hit on my miss. Actually, maybe it would have been better if the opponent attacked Banette. Maybe. But they don't. They protect, and we get this around here, and that is GG, boys. GG, boys to Moist. I don't think I like that word. It's kind of a weird word. But, yeah, that match was very frustrating. All right, so if you guys excuse me, I have some more team match to play. We need to get these points because we need that air balloon. I want to test it on the Alolan Sand Slash because you guys know that is one of my favorite figures in this game. But we're going to cut it there. It is the weekend. I don't know. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. Maybe later tonight. I have a CrossFit competition tomorrow, so I'll most likely see you guys on Sunday, possibly tonight. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.